In this video, we will discuss more procedures for SAS graphics. The first one is a Proc sgpanel. So this procedure is used to draw more than one graph in one plot. So then we will have this panel by statement. So this just specifies how plot are arranged. So then you will have plot statement. So those plot statement can be any plot statement in the Proc sgplot. So let me show you an example. We just use the body measure data. So this data is extracted from a survey called National Health and Nutrition Examination Survey. So here we just include, I think, over 9,000 subjects. And so we have we have 17 variables. So they include some demographic information for the patient and also some measures of body size. So in the first example, maybe we show the plot first. So you can see what is this plot. So this plot, the vertical axis is height, right? So horizontal axis is age. So basically we plot height against age. However, so this plot are generated at different level of race. You can see the first one is race equals Mexican American, right? So then the non-Hispanic white and so on. So we have 5 different races. Let's look at code. See, panel by. So then usually we have one categorical variable. So then the plot. So this scatter plot is created at different level of race. The columns rows just specifies how the plot are arranged. So here we specify 2 columns and 3 rows, right? So this is why we have like this. So if you change that to like 3 columns, 2 rows, that's also okay, right? See? So then this will be 3 columns, 2 rows, at different level of race. In here, scatter, so we can also add options. So we used in sgplot, for example, for those scatter plot. So I want to use different symbol to indicate a different gender. So if you run this one, see, this is a nice way to show the relationship between 4 variables. So we have height and age, so they are continuous variables. So we want to show scatter plot, right? But further, we use panel by, so to indicate one categorical variable race, and so we use different color to show the difference of another categorical variable gender. Okay, so this is sgpanel, so panel plot. Next one called a matrix of plot. So what's that? So let's show that first. We will use the data iris. So let me show you this one, print. So this is the data set. We have species indicate, I think in total, there are 3 different species. So we have 4 categorical variables. So there's a measure, different measure of flower. Let's see, matrix, right? So then followed by 4 continuous variable. So for this one, so SAS just will show the pairwise scatter plot. You can see like this one, so the first plot. So then this is the petal length on the vertical axis against petal width on the horizontal axis, right? So for example, so like this one. So this is vertical axis is the petal width, and the horizontal axis will be the sepal width. So anyway, so this one just show you the pairwise scatter plot of those continuous variables. Then you may have a diagonal option. So what's that? So currently, so on diagonal, so it just shows the name of the variable, right? Yeah, but if you specify diagonal equals histogram and normal, so then on diagonal, so SAS will show you the histogram of each of the variable. Yeah, so normal just indicate ask SAS to show that normal curve. Okay, yeah, so this is this one. Another one, instead of the matrix statement, we can also show plot statement, right? So plot statement, see, essentially you have two group of variables. Yeah, so then separated by star. Yeah, for this one, just each of the variable in the first group will be plotted against the variable in the second group. Okay, yeah, so see if you run this one, right? Yeah, so basically each of the two variable in the first group so will be plotted against each of the variable in the second group. So notice we have different color and symbol, right? Because so here we have a group option. Yeah, so group option just specify a categorical variable, and SAS will use different color and shape to indicate points from different level. So this is a scatter plot. Yeah, so use either matrix or plot, but not both. Yeah. This one just specify image property. Yeah, so this is a global option. You just say ODS graphics slash. Then here you just option. You just those can be the option you can specify. So reset just reset options to their default. Okay, so you can specify the height and the width of the option. You can specify the image name or maybe the image format. So the default format is PNG, right? But you can specify other format you want. Yeah, so you can also say ODS, maybe that's destination name. So after that, so use gpath. Here you can specify a path, and so SAS will save all your files, graph files to that file. I mean to that path, to that location. Yeah, so other options can be file equals something, right? So then all images will be saved in one file. Yeah, you can also have a DPI just specify image resolution, or maybe the image DPI just specify image resolution for HTML listing, or maybe RTF destination. So let's show that. So here I just specify the format will be the JPEG, right? I specify the width and height of the graph. I think, yes. Yeah, I think so. Here you also need to specify ODS listing. I need to specify gpath, right? So then gpath. So gpath equals. So let me erase this plot I generated before. Yeah, so then let me run this part. You can see SAS generate a JPEG plot, right? So this is just recently created. So let me download the file. You can see, yeah. So this just will be the image, the plot I generated. Yeah. So then this JPEG file, so you can insert this to other document, or you can further edit this plot.